Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to a roleplay review of Off Season. Boop. What's up, guys? We're back with another roleplay review. This title is Off Season. It was a magic paper log, and the characters in it are Saliath, Cordio, and Lilith, who I think, if I'm reading this right, Lilith was RP'd by Magic Paper. And the synopsis is that Cordio is catching a ride with Lilith by accident. And both of them end up needing to do business with Sal, as they both need something from him. This is another log where Cordio goes to mooch off Saliath, LOL. But IMO, it's building up to be a very interesting thing for Cordio's arc. I hope this one is enjoyable. And it is. It has been a long time since we've seen and had any dealings with Lilith, as I remember. This was the wealthy lady that the group had to save during the Cryo-Archon, not entirely remembering how you pronounce that, but the rich lady whose family was out to kill her, and they had this like special magic android golem that they had to go defeat, and all these secret ninjas were attacking people, and this was like Saliath, Cordio, Mistroma, maybe Ariel and somebody else, but yeah, it was like kind of that crew. It was the secondary Canvas crew, kind of, right? Like there was just that group of role players that came over and started Canvas, and then like the secondary branch from those guys. And that's where Lilith comes from. So she's very wealthy. She's very, well-to-do. She normally dresses in all these really nice fancy kimonos and things like that. But this time around, she's just in casual wear. And yeah, as the log states, they're just on their way. Lilith is kind of doing like, this is kind of like what I would say would be like an epilogue, right? Like we finished the Cryo-Archon story, and now that that's all been done, this would be like a year or 6 months later. This is the follow-up to it, and you would see Saliath in his office, after he helped them do what he did. He's now got this big company, and she's showing back up in this helicopter, and Cordio kind of comes in, and it's like where one arc ends, the other one begins. And that's kind of what I really wanted to talk about with this log, because if I'm being perfectly honest, like what's on page, while good, like there's not a lot to really talk about as far as what you guys did here. Now, mostly what I wanted to say was that Cordio in this, his question, his thing that he needs from Saliath is he has that shard that he had. And in the last review I did, New Haven Namekians, with him and Genesis, that shard that they were talking about, the one that like once it gets so far away, it teleports back to Cordio and it talks to him, and it could be a Dragon Ball shard or it could be something else. That's what he comes to Saliath about, and basically says like, hey, met with Genesis, we have these theories, can you test this and possibly make a radar to find other things like you did make a radar for the Dragon Balls. And that's what I want to talk about. That's what I want to get into, because that could be a very cool plot point if done right. And what I am hoping is that if this is something that you guys want to do, like my biggest hope is that I really don't want there to be like the next log, boom, I got this shard locator for you. Like I hope it's not even in the next 5 logs. And I hope it takes Saliath, like I really hope like Saliath takes the time to like dig into what this is. Or maybe even Cordio can like kind of give the audience some exposition and give like some mysticism and tell stories about what this is and why it's so hard to define and identify. And like there's so much you can do with this magical piece of something now that you have it, to really dig into like the what ifs and what it could be. And I hope that it again, it's just not one of those like, yep, I figured it out in a log and here you go, enjoy your next adventure. And I'm not one to tell you guys how to roleplay. I'm not one to tell you guys what stories you should or should not do. I just know, like, when I read this, I was like, ooh, man, this could be good. Like, we could be getting some lore. We could be discovering a whole new anything that we want it to be. That, just because it doesn't exist on page yet doesn't mean it can't in the future. And this could be that thing. This could be the strongest staple that one of you guys leaves behind on the roleplay channel and in the roleplay lore of like, yeah, and this is the log where we discovered that, right? Like, we've got Zentonium right now, and that's just a thing that we all made up. It's not a real thing. It kind of fits the Dragon Ball Z Zenny Zentonium. It kind of fits that aspect of it, but that's just an element that we made up. Or the fact that anything. This could be anything. This could be a new like racial ability that we find out comes from this, right? Like, this could be a Yondai racial. This could be so much of anything that you guys really need it to be. And that's what I hope that you guys go through it. Like, if Cordio brings this shard to Saliath, and then Saliath is like, yeah, I have no idea what this is. I have no clue. There's no elemental table on it. There's no spectrometer or reader or anything that I can run on this thing. Like, we're able to find the Dragon Balls. I'm not able to find whatever this is, right? This could be older than the Dragon Balls even. Like, the possibilities are endless, and I hope that that's where this is going. I really hope, like, this being off-season, like, even the title is suggesting, like, yes, we're in our down period because it's about to go down. Right? And we're about to like just launch ourselves into a great new story or something fantastical that we've never even seen before, right? Like, we have the I can't remember the name of the city, but we have like the floating magical city. Like go nuts, man. Don't go too nuts, right? Don't go so far where it's like, yeah, we're traveling to the sixth universe or the seventh universe and fighting the real Goku and Vegeta. Don't go like crazy like that. But yeah, oh man, this could be ancient lost civilization. This could be a race that no longer exists. This could be so much, right? Oh, this could be so good. So that's what I just wanted to say. I wanted to make a video and like congratulate you guys. Again, words on page, great. Potential story, even better. Sorry, Lilith, like, you were the weakest part to me in this log. And what's weird is that Lilith is a strong, like, all this pink and purple, that's all Lilith, right? So they are a strong presence in this log, and most of what Sal responds to is this. But it's just a lot of kind of like recap of things, like, they're just kind of catching up. So, I read it, I got through it, but it's like this part, man, when Cordio got going, that's when I got excited. So, good job, everybody. It's already been awarded, so we're just going to move on to the next one. But until that next one, I'll see you guys later.